identity time, and we moving up. So now doing 78 come, we in Markham, we going to Markham, we in our Markham stage, coming out of elementary now, because I went to 170th Broadway, me and Big Derek Brooks, shout out to Big D, you feel me, all three Big D's from the hood, Big Darius White, Darius, and then Donnie Brown, man, I mean, excuse me, not Donnie Brown, but Big D Brown, man, you feel me? So I'm going to Markham, and I used to come home, so for the 7th grade, we used to come home, and we used to cut through the shortcut through 108th. Y'all call it 10th. It was 108th to us. 108th Street Bounty Hunters. Still 10th and 108th is still the same. But we used to cut through the shortcut from Markham, which used to be Roscoe's auto shop right there. So we used to cut through Roscoe's and cut through Markham to come home, hit the gate, cut through Roscoe's. We'd be on Compton Avenue, boom, we'd be at the store right there, and then Mel's right there with the hamburger stand. You feel me? So this chick named Kool-Aid and homegirl Brenda with pretty brown eyes, looked like Sparkle, and it was 108th had a street full of girls on it. Put it like this: a street full of pretty girls come off of 108th. So they had at least about 10 girls stayed on 108th, went to Markham and Locke High School and Jordan. Pretty girls, smart, bookworms girls. None of them wasn't gangsters and gangbangers and hung out. They was all went to school. So the ironic part was it, but they didn't fuck with gang members. So we used to go through this shortcut. So going through the shortcut, we would pass by Kool-Aid and Brenda House. It goes right through the alleyway and take us right to the railroad tracks. We in the hood. So during this course of time, they used to always be seeing us coming through their shortcut. You know, they'd be hanging out in the front. It'd be, like I said, be 6, 7 girls on the block. They out there hopscotching, jumping roping, talking, you know, doing what girls do. Like I say, at this time, they 16, 17 years old, 15, 14. And so me and the homies, we used to go through the shortcut. And so this one particular chick named Kool-Aid always, used to, be eyeballing me and shit. And Brenda, which I kind of liked the Brenda. I ain't gonna front. I liked the Brenda. All of us liked the Brenda. Shit, who didn't like Brenda? Brenda was fine as hell. Pretty eyes, thin, beautiful. And so, but Kool-Aid was quiet. You know what I mean? She was cool. She was quiet. She had a cheesy smile, but I wasn't into her like that. For as though seeing myself being with her and girlfriend, boyfriend, and we really hang out. So it was like kind of like a peer pressure thing. I ended up fucking with her. So we ended up fucking around, man. One night, one time, I snuck her into my house in unit 867, 1443, 867, Nixon Garden. Snuck her up the stairs. My mama was going to revival. My daddy was out with Mr. Jim, rest in peace. Mr. Gresham, rest in peace. My daddy was hanging out with his partners, with his project buddies, the elders. My daddy had a gang of elder partners out our hood, which was my homies' daddies. So my daddy was hanging out with his homies and stuff. They be dominoing cars and shit like that. So I snuck her up into my room. I told my little brother Rico, rest in peace. I said, man, let me get the room right quick, man, go out. He was like, what, man? He trying to argue. I said, man, let's go out for a minute. I just need the room for a minute, man. So he gone downstairs and watch TV, and I sneak her up in there. So this one time, this one moment cost me my life. At 16 going on 17, it cost me to become a man of a first child. And because I had one of them parents that believed in, ain't no abortion shit, ain't no getting rid of none of that. They forced me into a situation of having this child and taking the responsibility, which would teach me is what my father told me distinctly. It's gonna teach you the responsibility of a man. And the next time when you have your kids from here on out, you're gonna have your kids pre-planned. They're not gonna be a mistake. There ain't gonna be no freaking accident because you want your dick hard. This is what my daddy tell me, straight up. So nevertheless, man, I hit her one time, one night, that's it. From that point on, she would come to the projects, her and Brendan and them now, because they wouldn't even come to the projects, they would be scared to come to the projects. Now all of a sudden they coming to the projects now, and they over there looking for me. I'm all over the fucking projects. I'm all over the place. I'm with my everyday dogs. I'm with my everyday running niggas. I'm with Renzi, we, LB, you know what I mean? LB and them niggas, we be all split up. If I ain't with them niggas, I'm with Rat Dog. You feel what I'm saying? I'm all over the place with all my real homies. So it's like, they over there looking for me and shit. And man, so finally, she caught up with me a month later, and here she hit me with the shit about I'm pregnant. What? What the fuck? How? Mind you, I'm 16, I'm 17. You know, I'm nigga like a rocket, but I'm on some how shit. And you know how. You over there playing Mr. Horseman, stud and shit. So man, anyway, nevertheless, she was pregnant. I went straight to my parents with it, uncut, no hiding it, because I don't bullshit with my mom and my daddy. Went to them with it. And my mom, the first thing she said out of her mouth was, well, you already know. As you know, and you know better. And here she go, he give me my preaching sermon and told Kool-Aid to preach my sermon and all that. So I just told my mama, I said, Mama, look, we don't even go together. We homeboys and homegirls. You know what I mean? We just chill. And I just one night, Mama. She said, it don't matter, but now y'all have a situation for that one night. Y'all going to have to deal with it for the rest of your life. So I'm like, all right, fuck. So basically, she ended up pregnant. We're not together. We don't go together. But I still, I go checks in on her, holler at her, of course, because we in the shortcut. We in her area every day. You know what I mean? I'm banging. I'm out there. I'm out here. You feel me? For real. I'm out here. So, one day, and this the coldest part about this particular topic in this story, man. It's the flip side to it, man. And the shit is cold and crazy how life can take its twists and its turns, you guys. Learn from it. Feel me? So me and like I said, my regulars, we together, we had just got through going hunting. And the meaning of hunting for us back in the days was, you know what I mean, like my homie Freddie Reek, man, Freddie Thornton, man, a real bruiser, another one of my everyday daily running with niggas I was running with. Me and Big Goo Goo, Gay, you know what I'm saying? Me, Big Hook, you know what I mean? Like me and Hook ran together daily, man. So we was there together every day, damn it, daily. You feel me? If I wasn't with him, like I said, I went with Willie Dog and Rat Dog. So it's like, I mean, Willie Dog and Rat is the same person, rather, but I'm with Willie Dog, rest in peace, man, aka Rat Dog. However, we coming from Central Side, because we just coming across over from out of Front Hood. The Front Hood was across the street, definitely Front Street Watts. Was definitely directly across the street from Circle City Bounty Hunters. So we used to go down there to our allies and fuck with Smokey, rest in peace. Wheelo, the homie Wheelo B, you know what I mean? All the families from High Standards and niggas from out that hung up in that area right there. We go down there and fuck with the homies, and we used to go on the other side across the street and bang against our enemies, which was Front Street. So, and we cross from there, go further on down to 103rd and try to see if we catch some gray streets or had gang watch niggas lurking around the park or something. Then we'll work our way on through the alleys, through Circle City, and make it on back around the county building, back to the projects. So we had just come off this routine. We had just got through fucking some shit up, tearing some shit up, squabbling. And when we coming back, now we ain't strapped to nothing, got no artillery on us or nothing. We just straight squabbling, sticks and bottles and bats or some shit like that. Now we coming back. So we coming back and we coming up 109th Street Park now, which is our park. It's in our neighborhood. We coming up 109th Street Park. When we come to 109th Street Park, we see a few of the females sitting on the bench under the big tree. So we detoured straight through the shortcut and come through the gate to go over there to see who the females were. And as we was approaching, getting closer, as I'm approaching, it's Kool-Aid and Brendan them. The posse of her and her homegirls and them, right? And Ed Ketchup from 109, which was the tall, light-skinned homie, played basketball. Love the shit out of me. The nigga see me coming, he want to shoot jokes and shit. Because, he love a nigga gangster, but he want to shoot jokes and all this other shit. So I used to fuck with Ed heavy, me and all the homies. So Ed sitting over there talking to him, and the big homie Boo Boo Atkins, and the Atkins stayed across the street. This who turned me on to the gang. So Boo Boo was over there at the house across the street, standing on the porch. I remember all this shit distinctly. When we walking up. As we walking up, shit played so fast. It's like we walk through the gate. When I say we, it's me, Renzi, Wee Wee, who else was with it? Frankie Hub. It was about 6 or 7 of us. My relative Birdman Gray, you know what I mean? Who else was with us, man? It was a few of us, about 6 or 7 of us, but we walking through, as soon as we walked through the gate to walk up toward them, niggas hit the cone on us. They come right through the shortcut from Kool-Aid House, where I told y'all the shortcut we always take coming from Markham. They came through our shortcut. And when I say they, it's 3 Gray Streets. 3 of them niggas, not 5 or 10, 20 of them. 3 of these niggas had the heart, man. And them 3 niggas was specifically, distinctively looking for me because I couldn't stand all 3 of them niggas. You know, in the streets, man, when we was out there, man, it's like you have certain rival niggas from certain hoods that's your rivals, but you got niggas out that hood that's your rival, like on sight. When I see this nigga, or when they see me, I already know them niggas better get at me. They better bring it to me, because when I see any one of them niggas, I see them on sight. And that's how it was. And so these 3 particular cats, man, again, they was young, coming up in the ranking, just like us young, coming up in the ranking. This the second altercation, this particular cat, you guys, then took pot shot at me. Remember I told you guys when Maxwell told y'all the story and told y'all when I played football and we were rising and a nigga ran in the bathroom, I had to put the squint on him and he popped on us. This the same young nigga from Gray Street, man. Straight up. Listen, man. Gray Street Solo, Big Spike, rest in peace, man. Them was my niggas today of the days, man. But boy, back in the days when we was warriors, boy, listen, man, we couldn't stand each other, nigga. Couldn't stand each other at all, bro. Couldn't stand each other. But them niggas, I gotta tip my hat. Them niggas was real Crips, real young baby lows. Straight up, young WVGs, man. Them youngest was young Crips, man. In the makers, man. You can't even talk baby low niggas without talking Tank Magruder, nigga. Let me just set that for the record straight right now. Tank Magruder, Darcel, Poncho, Bolo, you feel what I'm saying? I can name them, man. Johnny Murray, Jesse Murray. You can't talk baby lows without talking to these young niggas. That's just like our projects. These was the niggas we battled against and fought against. Tank Magruder was a breeze. He was a bruiser. They Bill like our Bill in our projects. And them 2 niggas was rivals. Bill and Tank Magruder. Till they became cool. Cause Tank then, boy, listen, Bill's a motherfucker, a pet bull, man. Money behind Bill's a straight up pet bull, nigga. And Bill led the way for a lot of us in our generation, second generation, because he was one of the first who went in amongst our generation as far as climbed the ladder from camps to juvenile hall straight to CYA. When the nigga hit Nelly's, Bill was one of the first bloods in Nelly's holding it down amongst nothing but all Crips. That nigga had fights down there every day. And you hear about it because the kites and the lines would be coming through, you know what I mean, through the system. And so a lot of us who were eager to really be in the game, niggas was trying to get the Nellies to get down with the homie Bill and get over there so the numbers would get up. But nigga Bill was holding it down in Nellies, straight up, holding it down, man. And Tank Magruder was running the C car over there, man. You feel me? So, man, anywho, moving along, these niggas popped up at 109th Street Park, called my name out, and niggas let off. The old 22. 2 times. Right? We ducked. Immediately we head straight to the pride. We going arm up now. It's all. Oh, niggas want a pistol play? Oh, it's all. We head to the projects. We go. When we leave, all we hear is screaming, but we're running. You hear screaming and shit, and we're running. So after we hear screaming, I stop. Because I hear Bruder say, BJ, they shot Kool-Aid. They shot Kool-Aid. So now I stop. Right before I'm getting out of the gate at 109th, I turn back around, hit the field, and run back over there. She's sitting on the table. She got a bullet in her face. Actually, the bullet went through her jaw, went through her face cheek right here, and came out of her jaw. Luckily, the bullet went through her cheek and came out of her mouth. But it wasn't all the way out of her mouth yet. It was still large like in her teeth, damn near her gum or something. And when I seen that shit, I just said, oh, nigga, I'm murking everything. I took off. So this is, you know, I just took off, went straight to the hood, you know, and everything's history. There, I arm it up, nigga, and you know that big old python, me and Clint Eastwood, you know what I mean, Smith and Western, and it was a wrap. We went to work, nigga, and that started. That was the start of Bonnie Hunter BJ's ruthlessness, man. You feel me? So, anywho, man, yeah, I ended up going to put that work in, man, you know, and smashing, man, putting that work in. Then I ended up, the homies was trapped and caught up in the back of Markham one time. You know, and I already did the time for all this shit, so I'm not incriminating myself, but I'm only speaking of bits and pieces. But anyway, my hood was entrapped and caught up one day, and here I come, man, saving the day, nigga, from the back of Markham. And I'm knocking on everything on that side, knocking shit and knocking down. So I end up going to the pen for bodies, attempted bodies, and ADWs. So that's not the pen, but that's when I went for my CYA journey for 5 years. So that's how I ended up catching my bodies and my tips and went to YA, man, in 79 and 80. So I ended up in YA in 80. So from there, I had my daughter, my firstborn daughter, man. Having my daughter, being in jail locked up, my mind is still rotating now. I'm growing because I'm a youth growing up in the facility. So I'm banging. I'm representing nothing but this, straight Bonnie Hunter, straight to beat, man. And the niggas in there represent whatever they represent, the opposite. Whether it's Pyro, Brams, Swans, Kitchen Crip, Hoover Crip, 8-Tray Crip, Harlem Crip, Gray Street Crip, Hat Gang Crip, Mona Park Crip. Niggas is represented from all over Los Angeles, banging. So you couldn't be playing in these systems, man, or you will get your ass rolled up. And getting rolled up, the shit gets heard about eventually. Shit, the hat comes out the hat eventually, man. Feel me? Like a lot of niggas, they got rolled up on these yards and shit, nigga, and rolled up voluntarily. It ain't a crip alive. It ain't a crip alive, nigga, can tell you. Me, this one here, a lot of my other weirdos, nigga ain't never rolled it up voluntarily. Yeah, niggas in Rat Pack me. I done got Rat Packed on a few occasions, you know what I mean? And a little bit of stumped out, but not stumped out. I only got stumped out once in the county jail. That was my county jail story I'd share with y'all. But stumped out, no. Nigga quick with these hands and these feet, man. And we fought a certain way, man, us Bonnie Hunters. Our tactics were a certain way. So it was like, I was just a nigga that was really, I was swift on my hands, and I didn't wait on shit. I know I'm outnumbered. Here come these 5 niggas, they finna come get me. Soon the first nigga walk up, I'm trying to get 2 good ones on him, 2 pieces. Bing, 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 bing. I'm getting off. And then the next one, I'm getting off. They let me a good time to get off on 2 of them, and I can get them 2 and sting them. Oh, the other 3, they go, sometimes niggas will hesitate if they ain't really them real ones. And I didn't fought niggas like that, they weren't the real ones. Well, I ended up duking it out with 2 niggas or 1 nigga who really had the heart to get out with me, because the other 3 niggas was really scared. It was just a pack of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? So just going through that system, dog, mentally and physically, you had to be built a certain way, nigga. And some of us had it, some of us didn't. It's like on the streets, nigga. You know, you got certain cats from hoods and from the sets, man. You got certain niggas that had mad squabbles for the set that didn't touch pistols. Then you got niggas that touch pistols that can't fight at all. Can't fight a lick. Couldn't throw a punch. If you pay the nigga to throw a punch to win, he ain't gonna win. But boy, if you put one of them things in, he'll knock your shit from here to King to Cone. Then you got them niggas like myself and other niggas like Willie Dog and the Snoop Dogs and the LBs and the Hooks and the Bill Bills. And like I say, the list goes on. The Big Stuff Dogs, man. I just keep going on with these names, bro. Who nigga got the combination. The Bandits, Baby Rest in Pieces. We had squabbles and trigger fingers, nigga. Philip Thorntons, the Goo Goos, the Gay Gays, squabbles, and nigga get down right here too. So we had the combination. So this is what separates a lot of niggas in their hoods and what makes them the reputables of their set. This is why it's called the set and the hood. Well, nigga, I always been from the set. All them dudes I named, all them cats I'm honoring and giving from the BH.BJ, been from the set. My relative Bird, been from the set. All these niggas is from the set, bro. They ain't from the hood. They ain't no niggas that just grew up in the projects. No, all my niggas from the set. We was to put that work in and protect our projects, protect our elders, protect our kids. Feel me? Make sure it was cool for niggas to walk around, come out on their porch in daytime and hang out. Wasn't none of that drive-by shit, drive-by nothing on our shifts. Hell to the no, nigga. That was Neil up in the project. He gonna knock something down, nigga, in them 70s and them 80s, nigga, when we was on our shifts. It wasn't happening, homies. I'm sorry to tell you niggas on this internet. Yeah, now I'm bragging and boasting. I'm telling you niggas from the heart. It wasn't happening. We were terrorizing. We were terrorizing. If the police didn't want to fuck with us, what makes you think one of you niggas want to fuck with us? But anyway, I don't want to get off topic. Just letting you niggas know, because a lot of cats got beside themselves out there when it come down to niggas to guard, man. You know what I mean? I know our shit went left into a lot of ways, bro, but don't ever get it misconstrued and get it twisted, you ninjas. You internet ass niggas. So, man, like I said, I went on to YA, man. I'm knocked down for these attempt murders and these bodies and these ADWs. And my family, make me take this responsibility. So I'm writing this chick for the first 2 months I'm in, bro. I'm writing letters and shit and doing an LP. I'm writing this heifer. Didn't write me not one fucking letter back. Not one letter, no nothing. You know the one letter I got? When she had the baby, she told me she had the baby and named the baby. That's the only letter I got. Now, take that back. I got 2 letters. 2 fucking letters. When she had the baby, and then 3 to 4 months later, she wrote me another letter telling me she pregnant again. She finna have a son. Ain't that some shit, TV land? Ain't that some shit? How fucking ironic, huh? So, yeah. So, I'm in YA doing time for a heifer I didn't want to put work in behind and, ready to kill up some shit. Again, fellas, a lesson. Wise lesson to be learned, man, about these chicks, man. You gotta know who you with and what you fucking with. But again, I was young, being experimental. It wasn't nothing, no love or nothing to do with it. It was just, I was being who I was. So anywho, I wouldn't expect her to wait for me and marry me because I didn't love her and I wasn't in a relationship with her. But it was just the principles. Like, damn, hold up, at least a year or 2. I got 5. Hold up. Be sentimental or something. Damn. Send a nigga money order. I did go bust for your ass. You feel me? So anywho, man, again, if you guys are leaving any comments, please, man, I want to be able to go back and read my comments, man. Please leave them on my timeline. Go actual tag your comments on my timeline, man, so I can go back and read your comments, man, and be able to comment back to a lot of you supporters. I salute. I thank a lot of you who's tuned in right now with me tonight, man. I salute to you. I am your host, man. You are tapped in and tuned in, man, to R.O.E, man, 2022, man. Live, R.O.E 2022, man. I am